welcome back to my channel. And this week I'm actually going to be talking about my visit to my parents' home and a small project that I was able to do. Now, I did want to let you know I have been working my butt off. I've got a lot of stuff that I am ready to show you guys. However, I'm not that fast at editing, so you have to bear with me because I'm new to the whole editing thing. But I did want to thank you guys for coming back to visit, and let's get into it. Last weekend, I visited my parents' home, and in this footage, I'm going to be showing you me shopping. I went shopping in my dad's tool shed / man cave. He is extremely handy, and that's where I get it from. But he set aside a few tools for me so that I would have things to start off my YouTube journey with and my home improvement journey. Tools are very expensive, so he set a few things aside for me to take back up north so that I'll be able to do a few more projects. So my dad has been extremely excited about my YouTube channel as well, and he's going to be helping me in the future when I purchase my own home with my fixer-upper things. He's been extremely helpful. He has been behind the scenes showing me how to do different techniques and showing me what things to buy when I go into the store and everything. But he wanted to say hi to you guys, so I would just show you my dad.
Say hey, Daddy.
Hello, guys.
And I thought it was so cute because he was explaining every tool that he had given me and showing me how to use it, even down to like the level.
See, always level to get everything straight.
Which, of course, I already know how to use. But I just wanted to show you because he was so excited. So I'm going to give him a little cameo.
And hold your level, get your bubble got to be straight and level in 2 lines. That's this way. We're going to do it long ways. Then your bubble got to be in the middle of those two. Bubble right there. Even right there. And same with this one. So, long ways is for your poles. Like this.
Oh, it got a magnet on it?
Yeah, and then, if you want to cross,
Stop trying to stop my daddy from giving me stuff.
Gonna let me have all of the stuff, all of the old tools that he has, because he's a tool freak. All the stuff that he don't use no more, that he done upgraded and things like that, he's gonna let me get the old stuff so I don't have to buy. Is that a blower? And I'm so grateful for it because tools are expensive and I don't have that kind of coin. So thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom, for giving me all the old tools that you guys have so I'll have something to start with. My dad gave me a little DIY person starter kit here. I have a drill, electric drill, an electric sander, an electric sawzall, some levels here, and this is an electric skill saw, and then this is an electric sander, grinder. I'm learning. And then this disc goes with this sander thing, and then this is a heavy duty stapler that I know I'm gonna use for sure. All right, I just wanted to show you guys my new toys. My parents live a few hours away from where I currently live. They live in the southern part of the state. I live in the northern part of the state. So it takes me a few hours to drive, but once I got here, I was motivated to go ahead and start with the project. The project that I'm going to be showing you in this video is me putting up a window tint so that you can't see through to the inside of my apartment. Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Monday and we're going to be starting a new small project. So today the project is going to be me actually covering this window, as you saw me say I was going to do in the last video. I actually have all the materials this time. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this window with the window film. So Everything that I used for this particular project I got from Home Depot. The window tint was from the brand Artiscape, and I was able to purchase that window tint for about $20, and it was actually almost the perfect exact size to fit the window. So in the video you will see me starting that process. The first step I'm going to do is be to measure the squares in which this is going to go into. Unfortunately, this window is not one big pane of glass, so I'm going to have to wait a minute. At this point in the process, I thought that I was going to have to measure out each individual square on the window in order to cut the tint specifically for the little sections. However, as I continued during the window washing process, I saw water dripping down in between the crevices of the window pane. So I realized that it was actually one big window pane, which actually made the whole entire process much easier than I expected it was going to be. A few screws versus me cutting each individual square out. I'm gonna do a test just to make sure this is one piece of glass, but I'm almost positive it's just one piece of glass. So what I'm gonna do is take this water and I'm gonna spray one here. And if the water seep down through underneath, then I feel like this is not attached to the window. See? So once I figured out that the glass was one big pane, I was able to remove the border from around the window, which enclosed or made the window look like there were panes there, so that I could get to the one piece of glass. Okay guys, so I've gotten all the screws out. Now I'm just gonna take this off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the window tint and put it on the one piece of glass as opposed to taking each individual square and cutting it out. So right here, I'm just re-cleaning the window now that I was able to take the faux pane frame off of the window. I was able to actually clean the window thoroughly and get all of the debris, all of the dirt off the window before placing any window film on the window at all. After cleaning the window, I went ahead and measured out the area in which I was going to use from the piece of window tint. I didn't actually have to cut much off of there because, like I said, from top to bottom, it was pretty much the same exact size as the window. I just had to cut off one edge on one side to make sure that it fit properly. I am marking just an area at the top of the window tint paper, and then I'll be putting it on the floor and then taking my level that my dad gave me to be able to trace a line down and make a straight line so that I can cut. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and cut this line and then begin installation. After I cut my window shield down to size, I then began to prep the window again for the installation of the actual tint. The instructions say basically what you'll need to do is take water and spray it generously across the window, and then you can go ahead and stick the actual window tint on. So I began by pulling a little area off the top and then sticking that area to the top of the window, and slowly I pulled the backing off until I got to the bottom. So I began to peel off some of the backing from the window tint after I sprayed the water on the window so that the window tint could actually stick to the window. This particular type of window tint was kind of like a big screen protector like you have on your phone. It wasn't sticky. The water that you spray on the window is what helped the tint stick to the actual window. As you can see, the process of actually doing this wasn't that difficult. You just had to make sure you had a generous amount of water in between the surface of the tint and the surface of the window. I'm taking the squeegee that came in the package and I'm basically just pressing any excess water out towards the edge of the window sill so that there are no air pockets. So I seen a little bubble that I couldn't get to, so I'm gonna just pull it up a little bit. And now that I'm doing this, the wetter the window, the better. The wetter the better, the wetter the better. So once I completed putting the window tint on the complete surface of the window, it's really not too much left to do except for to cut the excess window tint off from around. That way when you go to screw the border back around, all the screws will be able to go into the places as they should. So once you have completed the installation of the window tint, the only thing left to do is to take a utility knife or a set of scissors and just cut the excess tint from around the edges of the window. Once you have completed that, all you have to do is go ahead and put the window border back up and go ahead and screw all the screws back in. And the project is complete. It only took about 20 minutes to complete the entire project, which I thought it was going to take me much longer, but luckily that was one pane. So if I were anyone, I would just implore you to take your time, assess the entire project, because sometimes you'll find out things that you didn't notice at the beginning. One of the things that I found out is that the window was one pane instead of 9 individual panes, so it made the time much quicker than I originally anticipated it to be. This is way easier than I thought it was going to be. So I guess my homegirl was right. This is going to be a simple, easy project that just about anybody can complete. And we done. Just put your window back together when you're done. And now you can't see outside. Alright guys, so we have completed our simple project for this evening. It was way quicker than I expected, but that just goes to show you gotta have a little bit more faith in yourself, because if you think it all the way through, you'll find an easier way to do it. So work smarter, not harder, guys. And I just wanted to thank you guys again for tuning in to my channel. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my projects to come, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And next time on Tailor Made at Home, what would y'all do? I know what the right thing is.